Say, on the last show, I had an exclusive review for you called Nudes in Nude Land, and it was all about nudists who were living on a little island off of Australia. Guess what? That little island between Australia and New Zealand is back again in another movie, which happens to be tonight's lesson plan. Did the movie get any better than the original one? Cinematic class is about to begin. Your professor is in. Greetings, salutations, another sundry affair. I am your cinematic professor and purveyor of truth in movies, and tonight's lesson plan is a film called Nude Tuesday. And as I said, it was made from the fine friends down under. It was a New Zealand, Australia production. And this movie, well, this really, I don't think it has a whole lot to offer. I got to be honest with you. This left an awful lot to be desired. Our main stars in this are Jackie Van Beek and Damon Merriman and Jermaine Clement. She didn't put the R in her name. So, wow. Where do I even start from this? You know, it begins with a typical middle-aged couple. All right. Their marriage is a little bit stale. Nothing exciting is happening on the physical front. You know, things have cooled off because everyone's so involved with their work, right? And the kids and all this kind of stuff. You know what happens here. So what they do is on their anniversary, the husband's mother gives them an escape weekend on a retreat, which is on this island. And it's designed to, well, as the mom said, it's made for couples who don't bungle in the jungle anymore. I don't know if they had to pay Ian Anderson royalties on that one or not, but you get the idea. You know, the sex has gone out of the marriage, it's gone stale, and this is trying. And the people on the island are exactly what you would expect to be there. You know, they're the type people and looking for deep meaning and a blade of grass and all these, you know, hooky hoop. These are the people who are responsible for the whole woke movement, you know, and then, you know, drop a grenade in the middle and get rid of them. But anyway, so we have this couple, and the main girl is a very, very plain Jane, and we find out later that she's the one that kind of turned everything south in the relationship. She went and she had an affair with her boss, and I guess the couple has tried to work through that, but you know, it's just not working. So that they go to this island to try to find themselves, and you can see, you know, everything that's coming a mile away in this thing, and it just doesn't. I just don't think it pulls together well. Now, naturally, since it's called Nude Tuesday, they go over there for like an extended weekend. Tuesday is the last day, and that's the Nude Tuesday rule. So you get to see all of the actors in the nude. Probably 2, maybe 3 of them are worthwhile, and the rest you should, you know, like no, don't do that, you know, type of thing. You're not going to encourage anything. You're just going to ruin it more. And the whole thing culminates with who will be brave enough to do the ice pond.
Doktorus, willkommen. Jag vill gå styr fot i ditt brud. Bruden hårt. Frukost, prognos eller utklytt och nåt. Jobb, grut och sex.
Irat mot Bibel?
Breviu constans weer suget.
Brunei gontis de parentus de parentitu parentu een dag.
Oké.
Ja, umbre de daar zoete waglichta.
Voor een juiste konda weißt du normal.
Wacht, is dat perontar. Hey, mama.
Elipo. City Tiger, oh, no, compa.
Besu. Ah, Jula.
Itu was suit to barak tun bakar best.
Is toch een tegen...
Doktorus. Velkommen.
Zo met Rayuga?
Ja?
Biolog. Echt dit de peken zo instra.
Klopt. Maximum harafsar.
Oké. Oh, hey ja.
Je komt stiggend.
Zeg maar.
Pure stappa ti wa. Evantia, le prendi ose.
Hoe stond tegen kom.
Risichi poratienda. Rosie, wat dat zo nokken?
Nog niet toch?
Oké. Så faktiskt du verkar inte fakatiana.
Väl nej, Bruno. Vill inte passa resa. Nej, men det är något affär.
Alrighty, let's peel back the veils of time. Back to the early Cretaceous period for the nation's first and only prehistoric film critic, Rex Real.
Fat, chunky people good to eat, not good nude.
So our whole problem with this movie is that the characters are predictable, and this thing is going to end in a way that is going to be the guy who heads the retreat weekend. Everyone's looking for him to be some kind of a guru, and naturally, he's a fraud, as most of these self-help gurus are. He turns out to be no different. The ice pond is the defining factor, if you will, in the effectiveness of his program. This is the second movie, as I said, that deals with nudity on a little island. And I'm wondering if perhaps this is a reoccurring theme and location simply because the Australians have gone through a massive unnecessary government lockdown on their civil liberties. It's been absolutely horrendous, even more restrictive than what people in New York and California have experienced. And I wonder if they're just, releasing their frustrations now through movies like this, because if they're not, there's really no other reason for this. And here's the kicker, without, giving the plot away totally. You know how this is going to end. It's going to end with the husband coming to accept the wife's infidelity. After all, she may have fooled around, but she really still loves him, and he should be above and beyond that, and there should be loving and caring. What? Are you out of your mind? Okay? And then the flip side of that is, the husband is really going to be less of a macho man and realize that there is value to alternative lifestyles and the people who have alternative life. Give me a break. I keep telling you, don't swallow this hogwash, all right? You always have more of what you tolerate. Do not tolerate this as it lectures to you on how you're supposed to feel. And if your old lady's out catting on someone else, well, that's why Philadelphia exists. You make a call to Philly, case of beer, somebody goes and talks to her, and then you don't know what happens, but you don't have to deal with that anymore. Now that you have learned what you have learned, here endeth